All right. How you doing, Matty?
Very good yourself.
Yeah, good, good, good. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and especially taking some time out of your very busy schedule running your business
Yeah,
down there.
it is
Uh,
crazy. All good.
that's good. That's good, man. Well, yeah. Obviously, you're very busy. You're building an investment portfolio. You're down in Sydney, and you've been working with the team now for quite some time. Can you
Yes.
just tell us a little bit about, your life and how sort of crazy that is at the moment, and then how the service that you've sort of engaged with here with Phone Homes has helped you on your journey in getting that next investment property?
Beautiful. All right. So we own a dentist, me and my wife. We've been running for about 15 years now with over 500 kids. It's a very, very crazy time of year with all our showcases and
Yep.
shows coming up. So we've also got two little ones, which was also very,
Yeah.
takes a lot of time
Yeah.
out of, takes a lot of time up. So it's been great with, sort of phone homes because it's been so easy because I don't have the time these days to do a lot of ringing around and lots of paperwork and things like that. So that's how they made it super easy for me. They've just been fantastic in that side of it. So very minimal work that I've had to do because I just don't have the time to do it all.
Noted, noted, and that's hopefully, yeah, definitely a big thing that we've tried to fix and solve for you while you run that business. But a big one I wanted to dig into was the fact that you're in Sydney, and this is now the third investment property that you're doing. And that we've
That's
done. So all three of those investment properties, they've been in southeast Queensland. What's sort of been your main motivation for building your portfolio in southeast Queensland versus in Sydney?
Well, the investments, the properties up there are a lot cheaper than what they are in Sydney. There would be no way in the world I'd be able to have three investments down here in Sydney. It's just the property down here is way too expensive. So in Sydney, I mean in Queensland, it's much cheaper. So that's the reason why I've sort of headed up there, and hopefully one day I'd like to retire and I can sort of move up to Queensland because I love the state up there. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, awesome. So the basically the rental yields, the affordability, that's been really the driving factor behind choosing southeast Queensland, you could say.
Yeah, pretty much because what the rent sort of paying for my investment properties pretty much. I don't have to outlay any extra money into the investment properties, so it's sort of paying for itself, and then hopefully I can benefit it from when I'm a bit older. So
Yeah,
that's
hundred
the
percent.
plan anyway.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, that's sort of what we refer to as positively geared investment properties, which is one of the main sort of criteria we're trying to fill when we're finding something where all the rent covers all the expenses, and yeah, you're doing really well with your portfolio so far in achieving that. A question that I've got is, since this isn't your first investment, you've done
Yeah.
quite a few now. What I think what has driven you to choose a service like Phone Homes versus doing it yourself?
Um, the number one, the people are fantastic. I felt very confident with all the staff there. And that's a big thing for me. This customer service. So if you're very welcoming and very caring, I love that. So that's a big side of it. And and I don't have the time to ring around and try to find things. So if I had to do it myself, there'd be no chance because I don't have the time running a business, having two little ones. It takes a lot of time up out of their days. So like I said earlier, I've got very minimal time up my sleeve, so I just don't have time to do all that.
Yeah, understood, understood. Well, what a good one I like to ask a lot of our clients is what are the three words that sort of come to mind when you could describe our team to someone who doesn't know anything about Phone Homes?
Okay, very professional, um, very caring and welcoming, and I would say I don't know what word would this describe, but just makes it's a very simple process. So they just make everything so easy for you. So that's the 3 words I would say to describe. Even though it was a few more words than 3, but that's the way I would describe Phone Homes.
That's all right. It's a few bonus entries, but I appreciate all those words. They're definitely the way that we try to design this service is simple and seamless, and making a complex process much easier for someone like yourself that doesn't have the time and is looking for the experts, I suppose, to take the hard work on their shoulders and get it done for you. So would you recommend this service to any family and friends of yours?
Yeah, definitely, I sure would. So yes, I've already actually recommended you guys to my brother-in-law, who actually lives up in Queensland.
Nice.
So I've recommended him because he's also got a bit of a portfolio going on as well. So I've recommended you guys to him.
Perfect. Well, final one then, Matt, and I'll let you go. But what would you say to anybody that's sort of sitting on the fence, thinking about getting an investment property or getting into their next investment property, and looking to work with our team? What would you say to that sort of person who's sitting on the fence?
Definitely go for it. If you sort of hold off, you never know what's going to happen. So my first one, I was very, how do I explain it? I didn't know if I should or I shouldn't do it. In the end, I end up just going for it, and it's sort of the best decision I sort of have done. So if you are on the fence, that it'd be crazy not to do it. And like I said, Phone Homes will help you all the way. They answer as many questions as you want. So if it is a bit scary for you, ask as many questions, and they'll just help you out and make you feel comfortable with it all.
Awesome. That's great feedback there, Matt. It's been truly a pleasure working with you so far. Obviously, we'll be working with you for many, many years to come, and we're going to enjoy that process just as much as we have so far. So thanks so much for your time and carving out that out of your very busy schedule, and hopefully it's helped some others get involved with what we do here.
Pleasure.
No worries. Thanks for your time, Matt.
All right. No, thanks, Jackson.
See you, Matt.